What's up, everyone? We are at Immersion Fest 2025. It's finally come back after 15 years, and we are running the video game tournament.
Yes, we are.
Pretty successful, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm definitely excited about the video game tournaments. We got the tournaments going on with trophies and medals, and also free play going on after. There's a whole bunch of bands here, everything from death metal to gospel and hip hop, and there's all kinds of stuff going on here. There's like 12 food trucks. This is a really cool event to have here in Circleville, Ohio.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. So we'll be showing some stuff that we're doing. Definitely stay tuned on this video.
So first off, since Brandon and I were in charge of the video game tournament, I wanted to talk about that first. So what did it look like? We had a tournament for College Football 26, and I wish I got it on camera, but in the last few seconds of the very first game, there was a fumble, and he ran it like halfway down the field, and then there was another fumble, and then he took it and ran it all the way to get a touchdown. It was pretty insane, and I wish I had that on camera because that was funny. They jumped out of the chair and, oh, what just happened? And they started running around and stuff. That was hilarious. Well, besides the College Football 26, we had Mario Kart World knockout tournaments running, and then we had a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate running. And you know, it was kind of crazy because most of the people who signed up for pre-register before the event even started actually signed up for College Football 26. We had like 10 to 15 people for College Football 26, and then when we get there, we get a lot of people who sign up for Super Smash Brothers, and most of the people who signed up for college football did not even show up. So it was kind of funny because we even prepared, because college football takes like more than an hour to complete a game. So we were running 2 PlayStation 5s at the same time, but for some reason they never showed up. But Super Smash Bros was our biggest tournament. We did 1v1 with 3 stocks, no items, and we just had a blast. And then we also had Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6. And congratulations to our winners. What's kind of funny is this guy in red here, he actually came in first place for Street Fighter, but then he came in second place for Tekken 8. And I just thought that was kind of funny. And congratulations to our second place medalists as well. Anyways, after the tournament, we opened up free play where you could play any of the games listed above, but we also had Mario Party Jamboree with TV mode. So that way people who have never felt a Switch 2 before could feel a Switch 2. They could test the camera, because I brought the camera, as well as test out the new mini games in Mario Party that use mouse controls. So it was just a great time for people to test the new Switch 2, play these new games. And then we also had Astro available, since you can download that game for free if you have a PlayStation 5. Speaking of PlayStation 5s, I want to give a huge shout out to Game On in Circleville, Ohio. Without them, we would not be able to do Immersion 2025, at least not the tournaments, because they let us borrow all of the PlayStation 5s, and they let us borrow a Switch 1 and all the controllers. Thank you so much to Levi at Game On in Circleville, Ohio for allowing us to borrow all this. Without you, this would not have been possible. I also want to give a shout out to Brandon from Game Junction, who invited me to help co-host this video game tournament here at Immersion 2025 with him. And shout out to the Game Junction Lounge community. You guys are awesome. Also want to give a shout out to Rent to Own for letting us borrow all the TVs, and they let us borrow some big TVs. Like, we got like 60 inches and a 75-inch TV. Like, I was not expecting that at all, but thank you, Rent to Own. And I want to give a huge shout out to Ohio Christian University for sending their esports team there to help us with the tournaments and to just create an awesome vibe for all of the participants there. They did a great job. And if you would like to see Ohio Christian University's esports team during tournaments and stuff, they live stream them on Twitch. Please go give them a follow and show them some love. Because of the success that we've seen with this in-person tournament, I decided that I wanted to open it up and do more tournaments with you guys watching right now. I want to do some virtual tournaments. I've already done this a few times with Mario Kart World, but I want to open it up to do more. I want to do more games as well. So we already plan to do WWE 2K25 tournament, as well as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournaments and Sonic Racing tournaments. We are even considering going through the retro collections on Switch and picking some retro games out to do a tournament on. And definitely let me know in the comments down below what tournaments you would be interested in joining if I hosted it. Anyways, honestly, the video game tournament was not the biggest event there at Immersion 2025. There were 3 stages constantly filled with bands playing their music. There was an escape room. There was a community there handing out free clothing. There was a lot of churches there for people to help find their own church. There were food trucks, and it was a lot. And we hope that it's even bigger next year. Thank you for the few of you who showed up, and for everyone who couldn't show up, but they still were sharing the event and stuff. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Now, I think the best way that we should end this video is by me and Brandon playing a round of Tekken 8.
Matt Long 6 gaming over here. He's getting his butt.
Nope, I'm gonna beat you, Brandon.
Nope.
Guys, we're going to our first escape room. I've never been in one. I'm scared. I might get lost and never come out. Pray for me. Cut that out.